Kind people do not always lose energy all at once. They lose it quietly. They lose it in small moments. They lose it while listening to someone else's pain. They lose it while smiling when they are tired. They lose it while saying yes when their heart wants to rest. From the outside, they may still look calm. They may still look helpful. They may still look patient. They may still look strong. But inside, their energy is slowly fading. Because kindness is beautiful. But constant giving can become heavy. And even the kindest heart can become exhausted. This is the energy kind people lose. The first reason is that they give emotional support too often. They are the person others call when life becomes difficult. They listen when someone feels broken. They comfort people who feel lost. They calm people who are overwhelmed. They remind others that everything will be okay. They carry words carefully because they do not want to hurt anyone. They give patience even when they are tired. They give attention even when their own mind feels full. They give warmth even when their own heart feels cold. At first, helping others feels meaningful. It makes them feel useful. It makes them feel connected. But when they give support again and again without receiving support back, their energy starts to disappear. A kind heart can only give so much before it needs care too. The second reason is that they listen to everyone, but nobody listens to them. Kind people often become safe places for other people. People tell them secrets. People tell them fears. People tell them problems they cannot tell anyone else. And the kind person listens with care. They remember details. They ask gentle questions. They try to understand without judging. But when the kind person needs to speak, the room often changes. People may listen for a moment, then change the subject. People may give quick advice. People may not notice the pain behind their words. So the kind person learns to stay quiet. They become a home for other people's feelings, while their own feelings have nowhere to rest. The third reason is that they absorb other people's pain. Some kind people feel emotions very deeply. When someone is sad, they feel it. When someone is angry, they carry the tension. When someone is disappointed, they blame themselves. When someone is hurting, they want to fix it. They do not just hear pain, they absorb it. It enters their mind, it stays in their body, it follows them after the conversation ends. They may lie awake thinking about someone else's problem. They may feel responsible for pain that is not theirs. This is emotional absorption, and it can make a kind person feel tired even when they did nothing physical. The fourth reason is that they say yes when they are already tired. Kind people often find it hard to say no. They worry that saying no will disappoint someone. They worry that saying no will make them seem selfish. They worry that saying no will hurt someone's feelings. So they say yes. Yes, I can help. Yes, I can listen. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I am okay. But every yes has a cost when the heart is already tired. Every yes takes time. Every yes takes attention. Every yes takes emotional space. And when they keep saying yes to others, they may keep saying no to themselves. The fifth reason is that they hide their exhaustion behind kindness. Some kind people do not want others to know they are tired. They smile so nobody worries. They laugh so nobody asks deeper questions. They act calm so nobody notices the storm inside. They keep helping because stopping feels uncomfortable. They keep giving because people expect them to give. They keep showing up because they do not want to let anyone down. But hiding exhaustion does not make it disappear. It only pushes it deeper. It makes the outside look peaceful while the inside feels drained. They may say they are fine. They may say it is nothing. They may say they can handle it. But deep inside, they are wishing someone would notice that kindness can also be tired. The sixth reason is that they feel guilty for choosing themselves. Rest should not feel like a crime. But for many kind people, choosing themselves feels wrong. They feel guilty when they take space. They feel guilty when they stop replying. They feel guilty when they cancel plans. They feel guilty when they choose peace over people. They may know they need rest, but their heart still whispers that they are letting someone down. This guilt keeps them trapped in overgiving. They help when they need sleep. They listen when they need silence. They smile when they need comfort. They give when they need to receive. And slowly, guilt turns kindness into emotional exhaustion. The seventh reason is that people take their kindness for granted. At first, people may appreciate their kindness. They may say thank you. They may say they are lucky to have them. But over time, some people begin to expect it. They expect the kind person to answer quickly. They expect the kind person to forgive easily. They expect the kind person to understand everything. They expect the kind person to stay, even when they are hurt. This is painful because kindness becomes invisible when people get used to it. The effort is no longer noticed. The sacrifice is no longer respected. The energy is no longer protected. And when kindness becomes expected, the kind person begins to feel used. Being taken for granted is one of the fastest ways a good heart loses energy. The eighth reason is that giving too much makes the heart feel empty. A kind heart wants to give. It wants to help. It wants to care. It wants to make people feel less alone. But a heart cannot keep pouring out without being filled again. If they give love but receive distance, they become empty. If they give patience but receive pressure, they become empty. If they give understanding but receive judgment, they become empty. If they give comfort but receive silence, they become empty. This emptiness is not weakness. It is a sign that the heart has been overused without enough care. It is the feeling of being emotionally spent. It is the feeling of giving light while standing in darkness. And eventually, even a bright heart can feel dim. The ninth reason is that kind people need rest too. Kindness does not remove human limits. Being caring does not mean being endless. Being patient does not mean never feeling tired. Being loving does not mean never needing love. Kind people need quiet moments. They need safe spaces. They need honest conversations. They need people who check on them too. They need time where they are not responsible for everyone else. Rest is not selfish. Rest is how the heart repairs itself. Rest is how kindness stays alive. Without rest, kindness slowly turns into resentment. And a tired heart cannot give from a healthy place. The 10th reason is that healing begins when they set boundaries. Boundaries are not a sign of a bad heart. They are a sign that the heart is learning to survive. A boundary says, I care, but I also matter. A boundary says, I can help, but I cannot disappear for you. A boundary says, I love you, but I also need rest. For kind people, boundaries can feel scary at first. They may fear people will leave. They may fear people will be angry. They may fear they will seem cold. But the right people will respect healthy boundaries. The right people will not punish them for needing peace. Boundaries protect kindness from becoming self-abandonment. They help kind people give from love, not from guilt. And this is where their energy begins to return. The final lesson is this: kindness is beautiful, but losing yourself is not. Helping others is meaningful, but abandoning your own heart is painful. You can care about people and still need rest. You can love others and still choose yourself. You can be kind and still have limits. You can say no and still be a good person. You can step back and still have a good heart. Your energy matters, your peace matters, your needs matter. If you are a kind person who feels drained, please remember this. You were not created only to carry others.